Alright, this is my project number 4 for the 4th week. Let me go ahead and start with the emulators first. This is how it looks on Android. Here you go, 3D Man. You have a list there of all these that is pulling from the API. This emulator works really slow, so you gotta wait. We just clicked on it. There's 3D Man. Click back. Now you have to wait. And we're back here. Same thing with everything else. You click on it. Now you gotta wait. And there's a bomb with a description and then the picture. Here we are. Same thing on the iOS. 3D Man, back, a bomb, back. Basically whoever you want, back. Right now we actually have a signal. If I turn off the Wi-Fi and I go ahead and run the emulator for the iPhone, this is what's going to happen. Loading, loading, loading. Still loading. There we go. Flash screen. So since there's no network connection, you get an alert saying no network connection, displaying last visit information. Thumbnails may not be available for viewing. The reason being is the JPEGs are going to be a URL, so it's not there. You're not going to be able to see them. However, if on your last load you had already looked at these or some of these when you had signals, it does save some of the pictures. So like here, 3D Man, yep, you see him. A-bomb, you see him. Aim and abomination, it tells you there's no picture. And basically that's it. This one we actually clicked on it before and we viewed it, so it's still saved in like temporary image file. But this one's not, therefore you get that empty image file. You still get this description. Anyways, now let's take a look at the code. We got our requires here, search bar, the table, event listener on the table with a click function, the main window. That's it for the app.js. When we go to the remote, we have these functions named update, which actually updates the SQL file. You got the remote response status here, table section, and here's the XHR function. Now when you go to the SQL, you got to create the table, insert, delete. This is the function, because basically what's happening is every time you load up into the app, it pulls the information from the API, it saves it on the phone or the device, and then it views it. So basically, if you don't have a connection, you're viewing the last save. However, even if you have a connection, you're still viewing the current save. So it first reads the API, saves it into the SQL file, then you read the SQL file. Here's the classes, and here we got the detail window, which is the window that gives you the thumbnail with a description of the superhero. Typical just window, views, button, labels, pretty simple stuff here. And the MD5 file, which is the one that you have to use to be able to read Marvel's API, because you need to be able to put the timestamp and provide the user key, the public key, and the private key. And that's it.